Nowadays, some intellectuals in our country love to give great examples. They say our road must be clean. And of course, we completely agree that cleanliness is essential. They also say that roads should be traffic free. And absolutely, smooth traffic is necessary. Then they point to London and New York and say, have you seen how spotless London's streets are? Have you seen how beautiful New York sidewalks are? India should also become a hawkers free, street vendors free, and equally clean. So today, standing before the camera, I want to say that with complete confidence, those who wants to evict Indian poor from street vendors by showing London's road and New York shining sidewalks have not truly studied history. They only look at today prosperous Western world, but they ignore how long it took those countries to reach that stage and what they did before getting there. Let us take a journey through history. Okay. Today, the European countries and the United States that we call developed nation were once at a stage of development very similar of where India is today. During the times, their streets, sidewalks and marketplace were filled with street vendors and push cart sellers, just like many part of India today. Look at the history of 19th century's London or early 20th century New York. Thousands of people earned their livelihood through street vending. In fact, the foundations of today's modern and prosperous London were built by hard-working ordinary people, including street vendors. Why? Because they understand one simple truth. A country cannot develop by uplifting only its elite while leaving ordinary working peoples behind. No nation has ever become great by erasing the history of hard work, sweat, and struggle. Now comes the most important historical fact. Those developed countries did not forcibly remove street vendors until their economics had become a financially strong. They did not carry out large-scale evictions drives until they were able to provide adequate formal employment opportunity for their citizens. Only after per capita incomes had rise significantly, stable employment had become a widely available. When they see that employment widely available and people were not longer dependent on buying affordable goods from sidewalks, did they fully modernize the streets and public space. Now, before that, not before that. Okay. Now look at the India today. India is still striving to grow with a per capita GDP of around $2,800, while millions of people continue to struggle with unemployment. In such a situation, can it really be considered humans to remove street vendors without providing alternative employments or proper rehabilitations? Is that the mark of a compassionate and responsible nation? Or is it a harsh mentality that beautified cities for the privileged while taking away the livelihood of the poor? Try to understand this. Friend, our struggle is not based only on emotions. It is a struggle based on history. It is a struggle based on undeniable economic reality. Using these historical and international relations, we have stepped forward to present this fact before the administration. The Rashtra Vikas Kendra Trust has taken the responsibility of bringing this movement for justice to every street vendor. We do not want our fellow vendors or to live every day in fear of eviction. We do not want their dignity to be destroyed. Let us strengthen this movement for our right by learning from history. Join the Rashtra Vikas Kendra Trust today. Stay with us so that no bulldozer or button can make away our livelihoods. In the next episode, we will discuss India's law and the landmark judgments of the Supreme Court that recognize and protect the right of carry on street vendors with dignity. Don't miss it. Okay. Thank you. Jai Hind.